The inverse of the square matrix A is another square matrix B of the same order, such that yung matrix A at yung inverse nito na B, if you multiply this, ang resulta nito is an identity matrix. And this identity matrix is equal then sa inverse ng A, which is yung B matrix, times yung A matrix. If a matrix has an inverse, then it is unique and it is denoted by A superscript -1. A matrix is non-singular kapag meron itong inverse, meaning its determinant is non-zero. If a matrix does not have an inverse, then it is singular. So these are the three properties of matrix inverses. So yung matrix inverse, and then if you inverse it, the inverse of an inverse returns the original matrix. Ito yung original matrix. Then, the inverse of a product, yung inverse ng dalawang matrix, is the product of their inverses. So, yung inverse ng B matrix at yung inverse ng A matrix is equal to the inverse of the two matrices. And then, the inverse of the transpose is the transpose of the inverse. So, let's try to prove this property na yung inverse of an inverse will return to the original matrix. So, ito ang formula. Yung inverse ng matrix is equal dun sa 1 over yung determinant ng matrix, and then this is the order ng inverse. Okay, let's first get yung determinant. So, ito yung example matrix natin. To get this determinant, we need to get yung diagonals. So, 2 times 3 minus 1 times 1. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So, ang determinant ng matrix A natin is equal to 5. Now, we use this formula. So, magiging denominator yung determinant natin. And then, we need to change the order nitong matrix. So, to change the order ng matrix, we have yung D, lalagay siya sa first row, first column. So, it's 3. And swap siya sa A. And then, yung B magiging negative, yung C magiging negative. So, now, ito yung resulta. So, ginawa nating denominator yung determinant ng A. So, it is 1 over 5 at this fraction is now our scalar na kailangan natin itong i-multiply sa bawat element ng 2 by 2 matrix na ito. Okay, let's multiply. So, it will be 1/5 times 3 is 3/5, and then this will be negative 1/5, then negative 1/5, and then 2/5. So, ito na ang resulta ng inverse matrix natin. Ito ang inverse ng matrix A. Ngayon, ang sabi, babalik lang daw tayo sa original matrix kapag in-inverse natin ito ulit. So, to get the inverse nito, kunin muna natin yung determinant. So, it's 3/5 times 2/5 minus 1/5, negative 1/5 times negative 1/5. Okay, so we have here a 6 over 25 minus, so magiging positive ito, 1 over 25. So, equals to 5 over 25, which is, yung lowest form niya is 1 over 5. Ngayon, ito na yung determinant natin para dito sa inverse. Ngayon, kunin naman natin yung inverse ng inverse. So, again, magiging denominator yung determinant natin. So, it will be 1 over 1/5. And then, papalitan natin yung order. So, yung D naman, it will be 2/5. And then, so this is minus and then minus, magiging positive siya. So, positive 1/5. Then, positive 1/5. Same sila. And then, this will be 3/5. Yan. Okay. So, now, we need to multiply this fraction sa bawat element nitong inverse. So, it's 1 over 1/5. So, gawin natin siyang multiplication by reciprocal. So, this one will be equal to 1 times 5 over 1. So, this one is equals, o multiply natin dito, yung 2/5. So, equals to 10 over 5, which is equals to 2. So, meron na tayong first element na 2. Then, next is yung 1/5 naman. So, ang resulta nito is 5 over 1, diba? Times 1/5 is equals to 5 over 5, which is equals to 1. Then, yung third one is 1 din. And then, 5 over 1 times 3/5 is equals to 15 over 5, which is equals to 3. So, we have proven na if we inverse the inverse, babalik nga talaga tayo sa original matrix. Now, let's try to prove yung second property, which is if we multiply the two matrix and take its inverse, it is also equal if we take yung inverse ng bawat matrix. So, ngayon, let's multiply this example muna, this example matrix. So, first row, first column, and then first row, second column, yung multiplication natin. And then, let's plot muna yung paglalagyan niya na matrix. This is a 2 by 2 matrix then. So, sa first row, we have 1 times 2, first column muna, and then plus 2 times 1. So, now we have 4. Then, second column naman, 1 times 0 plus 2 times 2, which is also 4. Then, this second row, we have 3 times the first column, 3 times 2 plus 4 times 1, which is equals to 10. Then, second column, 3 times 0 plus 4 times 2, which is equals to 8. So, now we have the resulting matrix ng A and B matrix. Ito yung product nila. Ngayon, kunin natin yung inverse nito. So, to get the inverse, kailangan kunin natin yung determinants nitong product nila. So, let's get it. 4 times 8 minus 4 times 10. 4 times 8 is 32 minus 4 times 10 is 40. So, now the determinant of the product of A and B is equal to negative 8. Negative 8. Ayan. So, pwede na natin i-plug in ito at magiging scalar naman siya ngayon. So, it's 1 over negative 8 or negative 1, 8. And then, i-rearrange natin to base dito. So, yung D is 8. And then, magiging negative 4. Then, magiging negative 10. Ito yung A. So, we swap D and A. Ngayon, we need to multiply this scalar sa bawat element ng matrix or ng inverse matrix na ito. So, let's multiply it. So, it's negative 1, 8 times 8. So, lagay muna natin pala yung paglalagyan nila. So, negative 1, 8 times 8 is equals to negative 8 over 8 or 1. So, we have negative 1. Next is yung negative 1, 8 times negative 4. So, magiging positive ito. So, magiging 4 over 8 or 1 half. Next is yung negative 10 naman. Negative 1, 8 times negative 10 is equals to, magiging positive na siya, 10 over 8. Then, reduce it, magiging 5 over 4. And then, yung last one is negative 1, 8 times 4 is equals to negative 4, 8 or negative 1 half. So, ito na yung inverse natin ng product of two matrix. So, ilagay natin siya dito para matandaan natin. So, AB inverse is equal to negative 1, 5 over 4, 1 half, and negative 1 half. So, this time, gawin natin itong nasa right side. So, isa-isahin natin. Let's get yung inverse ng matrix B at yung inverse ng matrix A. Simulan natin sa matrix A. So, let's get first yung determinant ng matrix A. So, yung determinant ng matrix A, it's 1 times 4 minus 2 times 3. So, 4 minus 6 is equals to negative 2. So, ang determinant ng matrix A is negative 2. Now, let's apply this formula. So, the inverse of matrix A is equal to 1 over negative 2, then times yung naka-flip na mga elements. So, we have here 4, 1, and then this one is negative 2 and negative 3. Now, let's multiply. So, lagay natin dito sa matrix yung resulta. Negative 1 half times 4 is equals to negative 4 halves or negative 2. Ay, magiging 2, 1 kasi kaya 2. And then, negative 1/2 times negative 2, this will become positive, so this will be 1. Negative 1/2 times negative 3 is equals to 3 halves. Negative 1/2 times 1 is equals to negative 1/2. So now we have the inverse of matrix A. So this time, kunin naman natin yung inverse ng B matrix. So, nilagay ko muna dito yung matrix o inverse matrix ng matrix A. So, let's get yung B. So, let's find the determinant of matrix B. So, this one is 2 times 2 minus 0 times 1. So, 2 times 2 minus, so 4 minus 1, 4 minus 0, which is 4. So, ito yung determinant ng matrix B. So, let's use this formula. It's 1/4. And then, we arrange this. It's the same din. Kasi kahit i-flip mo, it's the same. So, yung 0, wala namang negative. This will be negative 1 and 2. Okay. So, now, let's multiply. So, 1/4 times 2 is equals to 2/4 or 1/2. So, ilagay natin siya dito sa matrix bracket na 1/2. Then, 1/4 times 0 is 0. 1/4 times negative 1 is negative 1/4. And 1/4 times 2 again, it's 1/2. So, now, we have the result ng inverse ng B matrix. Now, let's multiply the inverse of B sa inverse ng A. So, the B inverse is 1/2, 0, negative 1/4, and 1/2 times yung A inverse. So, we have negative 2, 1, 3 halves, and negative 1/2. So, now, let's multiply the inverse ng B sa inverse ng A matrix. So, let's have this line as a visual guide lang. So, it is 1/2 times negative 2, then plus 0 times 3 halves. So, ang resulta nito is negative 2/2 or 1 plus 0, which is negative 2/2 or negative 1, which is equals to negative 1. So, let's place it here sa matrix bracket. So, now we have negative 1. Ngayon, sa second column naman tayo. So, 1/2 times 1 is equals to 1/2 plus 0 times negative 1/2 is 0. So, we have here 1/2. Ngayon, sa second row naman tayo, which is negative 1/4 times negative 2 plus 1/2 times 3/2. So, ito magiging positive 2 over 4 or 1/2 plus this one is 3 over 4. So 1/2 times 3 halves is 3 over 4. So 1/2 plus 3 over 4. So 1/2 plus 3 over 4. Then, kailangan natin ng LCD. So, this side will be multiplied sa 2. So, 2 plus 3, we have 5 over 4. So, this side is 5/4. And then, yung last side, we have the second column naman. So, negative 1/4 times 1 plus 1/2 times negative 1/2. So, negative 1/4 plus negative 1/4 is equal to negative 2 over 4 or negative 1/2. So, it's negative 1/2. And now we can check. So, these two are now equal. So, yung product ng dalawang matrix and we inversed it. So, this is the product of two matrix and we get the inverse is equal dun sa B inverse times A inverse. So, we have checked and the property has been proven correct. So, this is the third property ng inverse. Kung saan sinasabi, if you transpose the matrix and you inverse it after, it is also equal if you take its inverse and then transpose it later. So, let's inspect or let's try this example. So, sabi, i-transpose muna. So, let's transpose this matrix. It will be 1, 2, then 3, and 4. Yan. So, yung row, magiging column. And then, yung column, magiging row. And then, take down natin yung inverse. So, before taking the inverse, we need to get the determinant. So, yung determinant nitong transposed matrix is 1 times 4 minus 3 times 2. So, it's 4 minus 6, which is negative 2. Then, let's get its inverse. So, ang magiging scalar nito is negative 1/2. And then, we need to flip yung A tsaka yung D. So, mapupunta dito sa position na to yung D. And this will be A. Then, magiging negative yung 3 at magiging negative yung 2. And then, we multiply our scalar sa bawat elements ng bagong matrix. Lagay muna tayo ng matrix bracket here. So, negative 1/2 times 4. We have negative 2. Then, negative 1/2 times negative 3. Magiging positive yung 3. So, 3 halves. Then, negative 1/2 times negative 2. Magiging positive yung 2. We have 1. Then, negative 1/2 times 1 is equals to negative 1/2. So, ito na yung resulta ng first equation, which is A transpose and then inverse. So, let's get this second equation, yung nasa right side. Ngayon, kunin naman natin yung nasa right side. Ito. So, ang sabi dyan, we need to take the inverse muna and then we transpose. So, let's take the inverse ng original matrix. First, we need to get its determinant. It's 1 times 4 minus 2 times 3. So, 4 minus 6. Still, we get negative 2. And then, magiging negative 1/2 yung scalar. Then, multiply it dun sa flip version nito. So, let's flip it. So, yung D mapupunta sa position ng A at yung A mapupunta sa position ng D. Then, we have negative B at negative C. So, negative 2 and negative 3 equivalent niya dito sa matrix. And then, we multiply the scalar sa bawat element ng matrix. So, it will be, let's draw first pala yung matrix bracket. So, let's multiply na. Negative 1/2 times 4, we have negative or negative 2. Then, negative 1/2 times negative 2, magiging positive yung 2 or 1. Then, negative 1/2 times negative 3. So, magiging positive yung 3 halves. And then, negative 1/2 times 1, it is still negative 1/2. Now, we transpose. Kasi yun yung last na process. So, if we transpose this, yung row magiging column. So, ang transpose nito is A inverse transpose is equals to negative 2, then 1, and then yung 3 halves minus negative 1/2. So, as you can see, it is equal to sa A transpose, then we inverse. So, this property is verified.